Hey guys, Hazardous 280 here. Just doing a quick take on these Icon upper control arms for an 18 4Runner. These also apply to an 07 and up FJ, 03 and up 4Runner, and also it does say something about a Tacoma in here, 05 and up. So obviously with the relation between the 4Runner and the Tacoma, I imagine they would fit. So this is part number 58451DJ, DJ standing for Delta Joint. So we'll talk about what the Delta Joint is here in a sec, and then also my reason for going with these. I am putting on the BP51 coilover setup on my 4Runner, and the reason I'm going with these and not just running the BP51s, and ARB says that you can just install these without upper control arms, but a lot of guys are still having trouble getting the 5 degrees of caster that they're looking for to really, correct some of that flightiness on the expressway and stuff. So I don't drive a lot of expressway, but I like to have a good solid handling ride, like to drive like OEM. And I know these will be a great asset to me. And then also with this Delta joint, it'll allow for a little bit more articulation than the upper control arm stock can allow. So looking at the general build quality, these are really good. Obviously, Icon has a great name in terms of product quality. In terms of customer service, not as much. So I went with these kind of against my will, but I do like the Delta joint. The only gripe I do have here is this is just a little sticker. I wish they did something to, I don't know, clear over it or something that would have allowed this to stay there. This is definitely going to come off with time. It does designate the passenger and driver side. And I'll go through this Delta joint here in just a sec. You can see Delta joint. This, I believe, is for a brake line. When I read the instructions, it just looks nice that you can see the welds here are, it's not a new guy doing that weld. It's a nice solid weld. So the guy knew what he was doing. Now I'm going to flip this over here real quick and I'll try to show you some of the details on this Delta joint. So the purpose of a Delta joint, right? So I live in Michigan, so we have salty roads and everything like that, and it would cause a standard uniball to squeak and drive me nuts, and I'm way too OCD for that. But a standard ball joint has limited articulation. So how do you get the advantages of both, right? So Icon actually just came out with this. This is, I think, patent pending still at this point, but you kind of get the benefits of both, right? You get a sealed design. You can get a cap for this, which I will have to get. I actually just remembered to get it, but you can get a cap for it. And then this right here, it's very stiff right now. So give me 1 second. I got to free this up a bit. Okay, I actually cannot free that up right now. It's very stiff, but I can give you an idea of how much that articulates. A normal ball joint might go to here. So I don't say articulates, but it's not the right word I'm looking for. But how much range of motion this actual joint has. So you can see here it's pegged out in that way, but I can go all the way around and be just fine. Pardon my hand, I got some super glue on it. But yeah, so basically allows for that, but it should stay quiet over time and everything should play out nicely. So pretty excited about that. I've read good things about these. They are by no means cheap whatsoever, but I'd rather buy once, cry once kind of a deal. So you do have grease zerks right here on the body, so that's very nice to have. And overall, it looks nice. The lead time for these was quite long. I think I waited 4 or 5 weeks for these to deliver. But, I hope the actual results, play back for the wait time. And I actually feel like the wait time was needed. So there were a lot of other options available that were ready to ship. So I went with Delta Joint, just with Icon, to take that risk. And hopefully their name really plays out to be true. I don't want to have issues with these because I'm not sure if the customer support will be there for me. So, all right, guys, you make it a great day. Subscribe to my channel if you guys want any other updates. I do have a review on these BP51s. I'll put a little thing right here for that too. And I do have a review on the 4Runner. I will be doing an update very soon with the BP51 lift and some video of how that is actually performing in some rough terrain. So stay tuned for that. If you subscribe, you'll see all that. Press the bell if you want notifications for uploads. I do video reviews on cars, electronics, anything interesting. So if you're kind of a electronic guru, car guy, whatever it may be, just stay tuned and you'll see some of those videos. All right, guys, make it a great day.